universities contribute massively to society, really for the public good, but it's often activity that's not well recognized, not well understood. So it's really exciting that we're able to gather new data and create new metrics to really demonstrate the impact they have. And I think that's actually going to be fantastic for them to lobby for more public support, for more funding, because they prove their huge value to society, and the data becomes an incredibly valuable tool.
I think it's groundbreaking, which is really fundamentally important for our shared common goal as citizens of the world.
When a wonderful physical scientist makes a discovery in some engineering domain, we can measure research publications from there, from research metrics. We don't so well yet measure how that has an impact on how humanities and social sciences are now better able to transmit to the rest of society the things that are helpful to improving economic prosperity.
So I think those rankings are important in a means because it helps to identify these gaps and inequities and then address them eventually. I think there's a bigger question apart from the rankings, is are countries like ours capable of providing the evidence?
If we pay attention to the Sustainable Development Goals that the United Nations have put together, there are 17 of them, all of them have one common feature, and that is it is meant to make this planet and the people who live in this planet, all the animals and plants that live in this planet, to be able to have a healthier existence. So I think if we look at it this way and say universities, which are machines of knowledge, and if we can produce the type of knowledge that will actually make us realize these goals faster and more effectively, then I think we've done our job for society, and that really ought to be one of our missions.
We need as many instruments as possible that can help us assess what progress we make. The progress that we make should come not just from highly cited publications, but should come also from the humanity that we train, the labor force that we provide skills for, and the public outreach that we do. So the metrics that we pay attention to that help guide us in this journey will need to emphasize these larger interdisciplinary concerns that I've described.
Many universities don't teach in English, they don't have the public funding that others have, they have no chance of showing up on the traditional rankings, which are a kind of conformity-inducing rankings. This will open it up to the realities of universities which have to confront very big challenges and make huge contributions in their own contexts.
Having a social impact ranking, is that going to make us more responsive to the needs of society? Possibly. And it may just provide an opportunity to shift focus into some areas that have not been traditionally seen as sort of, innovative or imaginative or popular, to invest in some areas of research and capacity that's going to have a very long-term impact on, climate change or social justice and inequities.
Universities do have a huge social impact. They're very large institutions. They have a significant environmental impact themselves, and of course through their students they can have a big impact on the students' lives and the families of those students. So it is critical that, given we spend so much public money, we are accountable for that, and one of the ways that we can be accountable is to see how we perform relative to other universities.
Looking at broader metrics, like the kind that I know Times Higher is experimenting with, will be extremely valuable to helping define the mission, ongoing mission of higher education institutions.